I remember when I was 12 years old, my Aunt Ann from Chicago asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up. And I said, I want to work in the communications business. And I subscribed to radio and TV magazine. I sold greeting cards door to door to pay for the subscription. And when it really became clear to me that I should do voiceovers, I was working at a little radio station out in the suburbs of San Francisco. And one of the sales guys, Ralph Pizzella, said, you should do voiceovers when you go to LA, because he knew I was moving to Los Angeles. And I said, what are voiceovers? And he said, you know the radio commercial for CVS Pharmacy you just did? 55 tags, available in Walnut Creek, available in Pittsburgh, available in San Fernando, available in San Mateo. I said, yeah. He said, you didn't make any extra money for that. And I said, no. He said, the guy who recorded the commercial for CVS made over $300. I said, for what? He said, probably for about 20 minutes work. Paid union wage through Screen Actors Guild, American Federation of TV and Radio Artists, by an ad agency, and he's probably going to be called back to do more commercials. And I went, that's what voiceovers is? Literally. And he said, yeah. And I went, how do I get into that? He gave me the name of a guy named Don DiPietro, who was also known as Johnny Rabbit, God rest his soul, who taught voiceover workshops. So I wrote down his name and his phone number and got down to LA, and he was one of the first people I called. And he taught out of a little storefront in North Hollywood, near Bank of America on Victory. And the first class I went to was near Christmas, and there were about 12 other people in the class, and he just passed out pieces of voiceover copy from TV and radio commercials. He said, all right, everybody, let's get up to the microphone and let's do it. And we were all a little nervous, and then I realized, I'm not so bad at this. I could do this. And part of his business was he charged us for the classes. They're like acting classes, or kids go to basketball camp and pay for that. This is voiceover classes. And he also made money making voiceover demos. So he would take the commercials that you record in his class, put them in then a cassette, now it'd be an MP3, and charge us for it. Mm-hmm. And then he took my demo to his agent. And the agent said, yeah, we'll take him. And called me in every day for 6 weeks to do national Class A TV and radio commercials. And I would drive into West Hollywood, and I'd go into the talent agency and go up to the mic and read the commercial and drive home going, this is easy. After 6 weeks, the phone stopped ringing because I didn't win one commercial. I auditioned, I didn't get one of them. I wasn't terrible, but I just wasn't good enough. And so I signed up for more voiceover classes, and I started listening more closely to directors who were saying things like, you should sound more like yourself. Just talk like yourself, which for actors can be hard. And for announcers, for radio announcers, they think they ought to talk like this. This is how they got the first radio job, by sounding like this. So it took a long time. I worked in radio in LA for 6 years before I was able to quit getting up at 4:30 in the morning to work on radio and just do freelance voiceovers. 6 years of taking voiceover classes, 6 years of auditioning, 6 years of making, $8,000, $10,000, $12,000 a year, and then finally being able to make a full-time living.
Thank you for watching A Wise Way. Subscribe to stay updated, share to pass the knowledge, or view our other videos on the left.